Hey everyone, Eugene Bush of E-Tre Productions coming with an appeal, something on my heart that I had to get off my chest, all right? This is to all those artists out there who have been wanting to do more, whether it's music or movies or filmmaking, or even you're a writer and you've always wanted to do more video and put yourself out there more, and you've looked over the course of maybe the last 5 years and realized you haven't put out a few projects, if any, right? And you're wondering what's the problem. Here's the problem. The problem is you're stuck because you're putting things out of priority. The artist in you is competing with the producer in you, meaning the artist is taking priority. He's number one. His voice is louder than the goal and the value of completion. So it's simple in theory, but it's a little harder in practice. And I'm really here just to really urge you all to put things in the right order, okay? The right order is, it's okay to have an artist, to have that standard and want to produce high quality material and want it to look and feel the way you want it to look and feel. It's okay to have that. It just can't go before your ability to complete. So the first objective, your first goal should be completion. And what I mean by completion is you need to give yourself a deadline. You need to say, I'm going to start this project and I've got 3 months to finish. So that in a month, you can time yourself. If you shot some stuff, you're on track, right? And in 2 months, if you're editing some stuff, you're on track. But if you get to that third month and you haven't shot or edited anything, then you're off track, okay? So, and not only you're off track because the artist is competing with the producer in you, right? Now here's the good news. I have an answer. Now, I know you're not going to like the answer, okay? But just hear me out. I've been doing the video game for over 10 years, right? I have thousands of videos on YouTube. I've traveled the country and the world. I've been in over 3 countries. And every state in this country doing video. I mean, for some of the best, right? I've got celebrities that have been in front of my camera, from Kevin Hart to T.I. to Adam Sandler. I've recorded red carpet events in LA. I recorded in the hood in Detroit. I've done so many videos, thousands, right? So hear me, I know what I'm talking about. The answer is you're gonna have to lower your standard. I know it sounds crazy, but hear me out. Here's what happens. The standard is something that's self-imposed, it's self-infused, it's in your own brain, right? You know what you want, you know what you see, you know what you intended to do. The rest of the world doesn't. So if you find yourself in that time zone and you're not completing what's in your head and what you thought that you should complete, then the response is do something else, change it up, limit the vision. So instead of you doing a full-out video with a full cast of a party of 25 people and 3 actors that are walking down the street and everything else, well, maybe you just need to do a talking video explaining the process, or do a voiceover video, right, that has somebody talking and maybe you get images of them walking around. Or if you're trying to get, have somebody crying and maybe it's really a dramatic scene, and you want to get like a bedroom set and you want to do like this rape scene, right? Where you've got the man and the woman and the kid looking crying and all that kind of stuff. Well, if you can't get all of those, you can't get the house, then why don't you just shoot someone in a room, in a dark room with one light crying? Or shoot them and we show images of them in silhouette mode. And to do a silhouette, you just backlight them. You put the light behind the camera. And so they're a silhouette, and you just see images, right? My point is, if you change your standard, right? You change your expectation, you can still get the project out. You can meet the number one objective. But if you don't reprioritize and make number one, then you will be the one in the graveyard with the dozens, if not hundreds of dreams, goals, visions, projects that should have been out, should have blessed somebody, that the world should have seen, but you were putting the artist before the producer. And so the world never saw it. All right, so that's my appeal to you guys. Reprioritize your life. Put the producer first, artist second. Last evidence, you've seen plenty of starving artists, okay? You rarely see starving producers, because once you put things right, the money flows. All right, you get to the bag is what I like to call it. All right, so that's my appeal to you guys. Reprioritize life, Put the producer first, artist comes second, and let's see those projects get out there. God bless.